beautiful biscuits. Welcome back to the channel. I thought I would do a fun, I was gonna say from the ye oldies. It's a couple years ago, the oldies probably. I'm gonna do a creator tag. I'm gonna do the dreams creator tag. I have them written down, so if I'm looking down, I'm reading them. But it's all the ideas of dream places to live, dream things, dream body, dream meal, dream schedule, all that kind of stuff. And I thought that would be a fun thing. I haven't pre-thought what my answers are going to be, so I might pause as I'm talking and think about it. But I thought I'd give you an honest, real-time, oh, what's this? And I'm really curious. Leave in the comments what's your dream on these. I would love to hear from you. I'm so curious, you know, what's the average answer? What's kind of like the really far out there answers? I'm very intrigued. I'm also going to do a Patreon only tag that I'll post on there. That'll be a little bit more burlesque and fabulous. But I'm going to answer all the questions on here so you can see them. Okay, the first one is dream place to live. Okay, so immediately I want to say Italy because I love Italy, but I don't think I would actually live in Italy, would I? It's a good question. I don't know, having never lived full-time in Italy. I visited and I loved Italy. Rome speaks to my soul in a fabulous sort of way, but more in a visitor. So maybe, I think I would live in the UK. That's the place other than the west coast of the United States that I have gone to and immediately felt home. I could feel, you know, the blood of my ancestors calling to me as soon as I hit English soil. And this goes for Scotland too. Just United Kingdom, I feel like really feels like home, and I could just live there full time. And what's funny is it actually, I've checked the weather sometimes, and I know this from having spent time in London, it's actually warmer and sunnier in a lot of parts of England than it is the Pacific Northwest. So you think, oh, why would you want to live there? Because it's horrible weather. It's actually sunnier and warmer. I think Western Washington maybe has the worst weather of anywhere in the US. It's beautiful. It's a tempered rainforest, so it's like a cold kind of rainforest. So it has an amazing amount of trees and moss. It's beautiful up here, but the weather is really cruddy. So I think if I were going to say a dream place to live, and like I could visit family whenever I wanted with ease, and I didn't have to worry about like affording just an average nice kind of home. Yeah, I would say, I think probably southeastern, south central-ish England. I mean, the Cotswolds are beautiful, and I could totally live in like the northern part of that. I really like that part. Out in the countryside somewhere. I think that could totally be my vibe. I'm curious. I mean, leave the comment if your dream place is where you live. I feel like my dream place isn't where I live. I live where I live because it's close to family. It's a beautiful area, but really it's the family thing. That's why I live up here. So I'm curious, if you live in your dream location, where is that? Because I always fantasize about moving somewhere and living elsewhere. Yeah. I think my dream place to live would be the UK, but then maybe, you know, get to spend wintry time somewhere sunny and cheap. But I wouldn't want to live somewhere sunny and cheap year-round because I light on fire and burn easily, and so the amount of money I'd have to spend on sunblock would not make it sunny and cheap. It would only make it sunny. Okay, dream house. Oh, that's a good question. Okay, so Instagram algorithm knows me too well, and it will send me houseplan company posts where they do like drawings or actual photographs of their houseplants that they sell. And I found one that's got like a big tall tower that looks almost like a lighthouse. Like it's a normal house, but then it also has like a 2.5-story kind of tower thing that's part of it. It's like the master bedroom. So something nautical I think would be fun. That's kind of my wacky doody, far out there artisty side. I think I would be equally as happy in like a beautiful stone house, you know? Something, again, going back to the English countryside, I love English countryside houses. I love the thatched roofs. I love the wood beams and the plaster walls, which I think is maybe a little bit cozier than the haunted lighthouse. I love the haunted lighthouse. I think that would be great fun to live in. So maybe a cozy English house. stone house. I think that might be fun. I think both would be really good. English country golden stone houses remind me actually of a lot of really, really expensive homes that I cannot afford to buy. In my hometown in Southern California, they do a lot of like sandstone exteriors on houses and beautiful walls. And so I think that that's why it's reminiscent, but still a little bit different. That's probably why I like that look. And lighthouse, I mean haunted lighthouse, like who doesn't love a lighthouse? I've been obsessed with lighthouses for as long as any of my family members can remember. Okay, dream body. That's a tough one. You know what? I am at a really good place in my life for how I feel about my body. I'm happy with my body. I would like to get a little bit stronger, more flexible. I have not been exercising enough lately. So I feel like I can feel my body isn't in its peak strength and flexibility, but really like I'm good. I'm good with my body. I like my body. I'm happy. It serves me well. If it could be a little bit more buff and macho and less wimpy, that would be, I don't mean that muscular, I just mean like with my asthma and allergies. So I'm good. I don't feel like I would have to do something drastic to get a different body to have my dream body. I think I've come to a place in my life where I feel happy with my body. I like it. Dream partner. I thought that said dream painter, and I was like, oh, I really like Monet. Dream partner. Oof, that's a tough one. I think someone kind, with a good sense of humor, who really wants to adventure together. Like, who sees life as this grand adventure that you do together with your partner and all the fun and hard work that comes with it. Yeah, I think that'd be my dream partner. I don't know if I have a particular look for a dream partner. I do like curly blonde hair on the fellers, and I do like strong, big, muscular arms. So if it was gonna be like a look, that's probably it. That's kind of that's the type of dude that when they're walking down the street, I go, I did look, I did turn, you know. But I would say it's very personality based, and that's so hard. I've tried to be much more clear in that in my life. My grandpa's wife, before he died, was giving me that advice too. She's like, you got to know what you want to find it. And I think that kindness, humor, and a desire to really adventure together through life, I think those are the three biggest things for like a dream partner. I know they're out there. I just haven't found them yet. And I feel like I need to venture out and be around more human beings to meet my dream partner. So I feel like I need to get on that, because obviously the last couple of years I've taken off from that because you can't go anywhere the last couple of years. But I need to venture out and be brave about finding my dream partner. I need to do that. Dream amount of kids. Okay, that's tough. So I have two who I very much love, but who drive me insane, as children do. I think it would be fun to have 4. I'm one of 5. I have 4 siblings. I think 4 kids would be fun. I don't know if maybe want to adopt some of them. I mean, 2 is a great number. 2 is fun, but I liked having a bunch of siblings. It was a lot of fun. It's still a lot of fun. Like, my siblings are, to this day, in adulthood, my best friends. We drive each other crazy. We love each other. We support each other. We trash talk one another, you know. So I really like coming from a big family. I love a big family full of cousins and siblings. I mean, I love living a very family-centered life. I've purposely made space in my life so that I am very family-centered, like extended family. I'm not a super sociable person, you know, like I don't want to go out partying or go out to a lot of stuff, but I really enjoy and I put effort into my relationships with my extended family and, you know, friends that are close like family. So is 4? I guess 4. 4 sounds like a good number. I say that, maybe I'll just stop at 2 now. 2's good. Dream meal. Okay. This is tricky because, like, is this the best dream meal I've ever had? Is this somebody else making it? But you know what I love? I love crusty, delicious bread. Soft center, crusty outside, just, you know what I'm talking about. With great cheeses, like really interesting different flavors of cheeses that just hit different sensory notes. With some tapenade and maybe a little bit of fresh fruit that goes from sweet to tangy. Maybe a little bit of local honey. I really love a cheese board. I don't need all the little meats and things. I don't need mustards. I just like interesting little flavors, maybe different little interesting garlic and oil dips. I think that would be my dream meal. It's so simple, but so biscuits, if you don't know me, hi. Interesting that you're watching this one if you don't know me, but hi. I'm Rose Kelly. I am a burlesque performer and I'm also a romance novelist. So every time I finish a novel, I treat myself by, I get to go to pick out, I generally go to Trader Joe's because it's cheap, and I go and I buy myself some cheese and I either make myself or I go to a nice bakery and get some great French bread, and that's always my treat. So my dream meal that this is asking me is like every time I finish a novel I get that. Once I finish production on my romance novel series that's getting turned into a web series for OF, I'm gonna totally like eat all the cheese as celebration for that because it's been a lot of work. It's been taking all year so far to do. Yeah, that's my dream meal. And I try to have it regularly because life is short. What if a meteorite hits you and you are a dinosaur and you don't know you're a dinosaur? You want to have eaten cheese recently. Just because you don't want to die not having eaten cheese. My dream schedule. I like that question. Okay, so I've actually put some considerable amount of thought into that this year of what do I want my schedule to be like? And you know, what do I want my days to look like, my weeks, my months, my years, you know, to really be intentional about that. And I love getting to wake up slowly, be with people I love, talk about dreams. I like to have a really nice breakfast, get a little bit of cleaning done. I always feel good and energetic to do a little bit of cleaning in the morning. It makes me happy. You know, get everybody to take their naps that need to, work on schoolwork. And then I really like to do my business work in the mornings. That's when my brain is just like in the mode where it can go zam, 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 and get stuff done. If I do it in the afternoons, I can be wide awake and pumped full of caffeine, but the creativity isn't there. Like it just doesn't connect. So I like to spend my mornings doing that. And then afternoons I like to spend with family if I can. You know, and that can be spending time with family where you're doing yard work, or you're doing chores, or you're doing errands. But I like to just spend time with family then. And evenings I like to decompress. Because I'm a busy mama, and by the evenings I'm like, I need to watch some TV, I need to read a book. Like, I need to get to read a book ever, but I want to read a book, you know, I want to decompress. So that is kind of my dream schedule. Has a lot to do with slowing down, being grateful for the moments, taking in life, and not rushing, you know, being really mindful and focused, like getting this done and these, and I multitask. Like when I do work, I really pump through my work. Like I work really hard at it. I put my 100% into it, and then I want to be able to do the same for my family life and for my personal time. Like my self-care, that's something I'm really trying to prioritize this year, where I give myself as much of that 100% as I do in every other aspect of my life. So really, I think my daily schedule, my dream schedule, is very much intentional and not just, you know, accidentally busily going through everything. Was that the last question? It was, haha. This ended up taking way longer to answer than I thought it would, but this was really fun. I want to hear what are yours. I'm so curious. I don't know how weird I am, so I don't know how far of an outlier my answers are. I feel like they seem pretty normal, but I don't know. I'm curious. Yeah, let me know. I will see you in the next video, biscuits. Don't forget, pop on over to Patreon. I've got some very good spring cleaning videos over there. Oh yeah, the house is sparkling. It is a masterpiece of tidy, and I'm having a good time shooting the cleaning videos over there. Alrighty, biscuits. I'll see you in the next one.